They say parenting is a journey, except in this journey, you're going from room to room to room, cleaning up toys and messes of your children. Hi, I'm Robb Warfield. I'm the superintendent of the International Schools of West Africa, our Dakar Academy schools here in Senegal. Parenting. What parenting philosophy to adopt? What parenting to do? That's a really tough and complex question. One that's hard, one that we all wrestle through. Interestingly, Adam Grant, in his most recent book, Hidden Potential, talks about how all of us as parents either tend to be a cheerleader, cheering on our kid at every occasion, a critic, criticizing all our children's weaknesses and just seeing their faults. It says we all, though, want to aim to be a coach, where we come alongside and we see the strengths in our child, and we also are able to see their weaknesses, celebrating their strengths and challenging their weaknesses. Amanda Ripley, in her book, The Smartest Kids on Earth, actually takes this subject on as she surveys around the world what is the most effective style of parenting. And she talks about 4 different philosophies of parenting. How you have the authoritarian parent who says, do this because I said so. And they're very strict with rules and boundaries, with very little say given to the child. You have your permissive parent who tries to be the child's best friend and has little structure and little authority in their child's life. You have the neglectful parent who's not involved at all and surrenders all responsibility for their child to others, often to the school. And then you have the authoritative parent. The authoritative parent is trying to be involved in their kid's life, is challenges, like Adam Grant said, challenges their weaknesses and sees their strengths and provides structure. She goes on to say that in the 1970s and 80s, in the United States, there was this movement, the self-esteem movement. And what it said is that all we needed to do was affirm kids the entire time. Give every kid an A+, no matter what. Give every kid a blue ribbon, no matter what position in the race or how they performed. Don't provide any structure, only do free play. Let kids choose for themselves any activity. Don't structure them. The self-esteem movement said never to say no. And interestingly, she says it had disastrous results. Kids actually became more depressed, less resilient, performed, and did not enjoy school as much. And we still have the vestiges of that self-esteem movement today. She talks about how in a survey by Northwestern that took place, it surveyed 4,700 students. It found that those that had authoritative parents, not authoritarian, but authoritative, who were involved in the kids' lives, who provided structure, but also challenged weakness and encouraged their kid, those were the students who loved school the most, who were the least likely to be depressed, who performed the best academically and were much more resilient. Authoritative parenting might be the most effective style of parenting. And interestingly, when we look at God's word and what he says about parenting, he challenges us and he says that he will discipline those he loves. He talks about that if we think we don't make mistakes, then there's not much truth in that. But he also talks about how he rejoices over us, how he's always involved in our lives, and he's present in every single experience we go through, and that he structures our lives with love. Sounds a little bit like authoritative parenting. We are grateful you've trusted your kids to Dakar Academy Schools. Thank you.